wake up, stretch out, pour a cup of joe. Turn on the screen, let the good vibes flow. MrCoop and Georgie, they're here to stay, bringing all the laughs to start your day. It's a morning show like no other, feels like chilling with your brother. Tune in and lean back, let's go. They got the stories, got the glow. Talk time, let's get rolling. Sun is up, the chat's unfolding. Laughing, learning, having fun. Every morning we're number one. Hot takes, deep thoughts, crazy news. They got the talk to shake off the blues. Real talk, no script, keeping it tight. Join the fam, let's do this right. Call it wisdom, call it fun. Either way, the day's begun. Turn it up, don't miss a beat. MrCoop and Georgie bringing heat. Talk time, let's get rolling. Sun is up, the chat's unfolding. Laughing, learning, having fun. Every morning we're number one. Alright y'all, call it fun. Either way the day's begun. Turn it up, don't miss a beat. MrCoop and Georgie bringing heat. Talk time, let's get rolling. Sun is up, the chat's unfolding. Laughing, learning, having fun. Every morning we're number one. Alright y'all, grab your coffee, sit back. It's another day, another laugh, let's go!
Hey, good morning, Georgie.
Good morning, Coopy. Welcome back.
Good morning, chat. How y'all today? There we see Mr. John Naylor finally got to listen to a song played.
Right? He was on time for once.
He was on time. Miss Sharon, Paul, John Naylor.
Miss Sharon, yes, we read that last night.
Mary.
We have something from Randy this morning, so if you guys want to share out this stream, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Yes.
Randy filed in opposition of Bubbles' bullshit from last night, and it is an absolute banger.
I'm a little bit behind this morning, but guys, I've been reading over this little bit, and it seems that Randy has to school the little gutter lawyer.
Yeah. Hashtag gutter law.
Yep, hashtag gutter law. That was Miss Susan coined that. So, yes, it seems
everybody.
like Randy is having to school Bubbles all over again. This is going to be fun to read this one, guys.
Good morning, Mr. Larry. Mercedes, Miss Nancy. I saw Derek Watson.
Oh,
Miss
there's
Ruby.
TK Lucas.
Damn it, Daniel. Miss Carol, good morning.
Nemesis.
Al, we got it. Thank you for the heads up, but this time Maxie beat you to it. No discovery. However, this is an absolute banger from Randy the Rocket.
Yes, it is. We are cruising right along here, boys and girls.
I saw a new name in the chat. Osmic, welcome in. Good morning, Dwayne. Everybody that won memberships on Coop's and I's channels last night, you can thank Dwayne Rapp for that.
Is Dwayne here today? Oh, there he is. Good morning, yes. Dwayne. How are you, sir? Thank you so much for last night. Dwayne stepped up and helped Yoda jump over that last hurdle on his GoFundMe. So now those children will have their covered utility trailer. So he can take them fishing. From what I understand, he is taking it in to have it wrapped today, and they will start working on building it out.
Yes, they are. They're picking the trailer this morning, and when they choose the trailer, they're going to have it wrapped with the logo Erica, which logo are y'all having put on it? Or are y'all using
I think they're
both?
using one that it's got the heart.
Ah, the koi fish one that I made for them. Yoda had said something about using both, one on each side.
If they're smart, if he's smart, he'll use the same logo on both sides. You don't. It'll just confuse people if you try and introduce two logos into a brand. So they need to pick one and stick with one.
Good morning, Patrick.
Just my opinion.
Eric!
Gordon, how's it going? How's it going? Mr. Gary. Woo-hoo.
I saw that, Miss Sharon.
Nancy, what's happening?
Right, Nancy?
I think he's trying to get himself thrown off the case. I do believe that's exactly what he's trying to do. He knows he can't win. All right, and the clout that he was looking for, it's not the clout he's wanting. He's become a mockery on social media. I mean, what they have maybe.
Skipper, he did. Do you want to join us, or? Well, I'm guessing probably not because you're on the way to the office.
Well, thank you, Tammy. Skipper. Thank you. I think that's on your side, young lady. Or is it my side?
It's Coop's Kooks.
Well, thank you, Miss Tammy's, for the 5 Coops memberships. And Andrea,
I find it absolutely ignorant on Bubble's part, because he was told, do not file nothing but your opposition to 96. Skipper, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Yes, we're reading the responses. Would you like to join us? He was told, the judge said in that one order, do not file nothing but your opposition, and he files a motion to strike.
Right on.
You don't listen to simple orders from the judge. You're ignorant on that part.
Maybe he's having an old timers moment. He just didn't remember.
Yes, let's all wrap Tug in our love and prayers that everything with his test and his medical test today come out good.
That's good.
Karen, if he does, no, because he filed the motion to strike. And Slug, not in the mood today. I'm sick and I'm not in the mood for playing. He asked for an extra week if this motion to strike is denied.
There you go, Yoda girl.
I love that, Erica.
It's simple and straightforward and right to the point. All right, I got to put her out. All right, boys and girls, you got to.
Erica said, strike one, Slug. Good morning, Chefess. Yamaha. I sound horrible this morning. My voice is all messed up. I've been coughing up a lung since after our stream last night.
Oh.
I feel horrible. Good morning from Australia. I love Australia. Minus y'all's giant spiders. Y'all can keep those.
Blam! Good morning. And of course, we've got meanest and meaner down here.
I see my Karen.
Yes, good morning, Karen. Jack, what's happening? Papa Jim. Mercedes. All right, if you guys can post my link on Georgie and Georgie's link on mine for the mods, please do so. Guys and gals, if you have not hit that like button right now, please go ahead and hit it. Grab those links.
The Wayne's.
Share.
Dwayne said, "Can we put Slug in MrCoop's fish tank?" And no, Miss Ruby, I blame Florida.
And for all our new people that's just now showing up, okay, Georgie and I stream together every morning, okay? But we stream on two platforms. We stream on her platform and we stream on mine. So please, if you don't mind, if you're not subscribed to Georgie, go over there. The links are in the description or in the comment box. Go subscribe to her and vice versa. Thank you very much.
Yes.
That way you guys get notifications when we both go live.
Eric, it's afternoon there, but it's morning here, so it's a good morning,
There's Mama's
sir.
in the house. I better say something or I'll get yelled at.
Mama Coop.
Oh, Jen's in the house. Lilu. Lilu.
My Lou is back.
Lilu.
Good morning, Lemon. Damn it, Daniel.
We just letting everybody kind of strangle in real quick before we start hitting this motion.
No, nothing from the judge yet. However, we have an opposition motion from Randy the Rocket coming in. Yep. Hot and heavy this morning.
He is schooling Bubble how to do his job.
Oh, it's so good. I don't know if it's the motion that's good or the evidence that Randy used that's caused it to be a banger. Ow! You damn cat! I needed that eyeball to read.
Cat shouldn't be on you.
Well, I always hold him like a baby.
No. And did you learn anything?
And he was loving on me, and his paw smacked me right in the eye.
Did you learn anything?
Good morning, Michael. I am loving seeing all these new names in our chats, Coop.
Exactly. We've got all these new people hanging out with us, having fun. Love it, love it, love it. You guys are rocking it today. Let me tell you. We got 142 of you guys banging with us. And what do we got over in the Rumble room, I wonder? Blue, that's enough.
Miss Karen said, I noticed that Tug and Megan go together on one channel.
Yes.
I prefer doing it the way Coop and I do it, Miss Karen, because we both earn from it. It's not one or the other. We both earn at the same time, and we share our people. Oh.
Plus, we use Restream, okay? And Tug and Megan, they use StreamYard. And I know a lot of you guys probably don't understand what I'm talking about, but it gives us the ability to stream like we're streaming. With Restream, we have an overlay, as you can see on the screen. What that does is that merges both chats from both channels. StreamYard does not have this feature. So if Tug and Megan streamed like we do and they pair their channels, their two chats are separate. They're not spun together because they're using StreamYard. Where on Restream, you guys are communicating with my chat is communicating with Georgie's, if that makes sense. So that's a big part of the reason why we do what we do. And Georgie and I both do upload videos on our own channel. Like when I put stuff on my channel, it doesn't go to her channel. So if I put something up and you're not subscribed to me, you miss it. Vice versa with Georgie. Just like
Slug, you're a scam.
Yeah, he's a scam. Yeah, he's a Lego Queen scam.
Now listen, guys. Those of you seeing us pick on Slug and be mean to Slug, that is how we show Slug love. Slug knows we're being playful.
Here we go. Where is it at? I just saw it. Who was that? Yes, Dennis. That I'm glad you posted that because that is another streaming outfit, and it is a good streaming outfit. I don't know if they have a chat overlay, but I do know their basic version of streaming software is better than StreamYard and Restream as far as quality of video. StreamYard, and if you just do the basic setup with StreamYard or Restream, you're only recording in 720p. Where with the one that Dennis just mentioned, this emux, whatever it is, it actually allows 1080p right out of the gate with the smallest package they have.
Lady Tammy, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. I'm just rambling on. I'm not all with it today. Blue,
Hack of thunder.
stop.
Yeah, an ambulance drove by. And yes, the chat merges on our overlay. That way both channels' chats can talk to each other and you guys see each other through the overlay.
Now, you see the overlay that's on the screen. If you have your comments turned on YouTube, it's probably got those going right over the top of the ones that you see on the screen. But the ones that you see on the screen, besides Georgie and mine's bubble there, that's actually her chat and my chat combined. Which I think that's my fourth time saying that, and you're second or third. Blue, you're going to have to chill, bud. You and me.
It was filed this morning, Karen. KU. Okay.
There. Now you go up here. Go up here with Tickles. Stop. And she goes right back down there. Oh. Well, he woke up on the wrong
Miss
side of the
Tammy.
bed today.
Miss Tammy, I believe you were the one that I have been fighting beside to protect Max on the hate group. Am I correct?
Let me see.
Lady Tammy?
I do believe.
If not, she's a sweetheart regardless.
Yes.
We got him in the Rumble Dungeon. Slug has a date with a rubber dog, guys.
Yes, he does.
He just had to be like Skipper.
Yes, he is. Oh, Mercedes! Yep.
Is there anything I need?
Lady Tammy said, yes, nope. That is her.
That's what I thought. Da, 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 da.
Kind of read. Oh, you haven't sent me your stuff so you can read it.
I was Did you happen to send Mike the link?
He said he's busy this morning, but he can have the link. He can come in anytime he wants. Let me go get it and see. Oh, is that you? Yeah,
it is.
Well, we'll set that right, Chonda. A band.
I would like to point out, you see how Randy does his title of the motion properly and adds the Gainesville division, and we pointed out last night in our stream that Bubbles refuses to do that because he doesn't want to admit that he's wrong.
Yes.
Max Lab said Randy filed this at 10:20 a.m. Eastern time, whereas it's currently 10:20 a.m. my time.
All right. There, I've sent it in there, so if he wants to come on, he's more than welcome. You know that.
Oh yeah. I didn't think he would because he said he had to go to the office this
Yeah,
morning.
he just mentioned a minute ago. I guess you must have missed it. But he mentioned just a few minutes ago that, oh shoot, he's been busy this morning. Or he's old. Nope, he's been busy this morning.
Oh, you're referring to the videos that was
Yeah,
posted in our group? Yeah. Yeah, that's from this morning.
he's been.
That is the that is just
Yeah,
in
okay.
case
Yeah,
a certain
yeah,
person dirty deletes.
got it.
You're right, Ruby. Randy is a real lawyer.
Yeah.
But the other side is so hung up on him no longer being a dentist.
So
I see it as better in his career and having more things under his belt. Robert!
Mr. Robert, how are you today?
Hi, Kat. Yes, you was with us last night for Bubbles BS. This is Randy's opposition to Bubbles BS.
Look at all these green names in the chat. Wow.
Smitty said yes, but BBB is still in the other game for
Oh shit, I thought I turned that off. So how is Patty doing today? Or not Patty, what am I saying, Patty? How is Monster Man doing today? Is he feeling better?
No. It's been a long week.
Is he still sleeping?
He is asleep right now, yes. You're not wrong, Shed Nemesis. Now, I am going to apologize ahead of time, guys, because I have caught what Tiny Man has and what the girls have, and there may be moments that I accidentally cough in your ear, so I'm going to apologize to you ahead of time, unlike some other crazy folks.
Oh wow.
I will try to mute, but
John sent me some more pictures of his house that he's remodeling.
oh, John
Yeah,
Stubbert. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Stuber sounds right to me, but this is a wooden mantle place. He's sanding. Ooh, after sanding. Remember that old fireplace? The mantle around that old fireplace? Got it all
Yeah.
sanded down now, nice and pretty. And let's see. And Miss Carol, if you are in the chat, yes, ma'am, we know that she recorded her deposition, which means she committed a felony. And the walruses
Yes.
outed her on their live stream, which is just even better. Oh,
Good morning, Miss Mary.
good morning.
Absolutely, Miss Carol.
See, that's
He is definitely a rocket.
that's just it, guys. These fools over on the other side of the fence, they sit there and they want to drag up all this crap from Randy's past. Well, Jeremy's not doing that unless they do it. Jeremy talks about Lynette and the laws that Lynette has broken. Jeremy talks about the laws that they are breaking. All right. But they want to go back 10 years to Jeremy's divorce. They want to go mess with Randy on his dentistry shit. Who cares? It has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that Lynette started this. Jeremy's going to finish this. Lynette has been convicted in a court of law. She has a permanent restraining order against her. She's been convicted of contempt of court once that I know of. I'm still waiting on the second one, and I'm pretty sure she'll be convicted on that as well. They don't like to mention those.
The only time I have seen Jeremy look into her past is to show a pattern of behavior for the court cases, and I don't see anything wrong with that. They want to use, he went to her kids. Her kids are grown adults. His are not. I think one of them is a legal adult.
Who's
right?
that?
Maybe two. Didn't the second
Who? What?
His son.
Yeah, Jeremy's kid.
His son just turned 18.
Yeah, his two oldest are of legal age. One is legally able to vote. The other one is not yet. One is a responsible adult. The other one is a child that sits at home playing video games, and he refuses to work. He doesn't like to work. These are his own words. Good morning, Allie. How are you today, young lady?
There's my sweet Allie.
But yes. But what does Jeremy's kids have to do with it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Exactly. It's a retaliation thing because her kids reached out to him, and all they did was show a pattern of behavior.
As a matter of fact, one of her kids literally has a YouTube channel and put out 2 videos discussing the step monster.
Ashley is also extremely popular on TikTok. And it's funny, I've been watching Jeremy for years, and I've watched this case unfold, and I never put 2 and 2 together with Ashley until she put up the YouTube videos. I was like, hey, I know her. We were friends on TikTok. It just shows it's a small world.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So for Ashley's story, I can vouch for Ashley. She's had a miserable life with that woman. I never put 2 and 2 together that it was that nutcase, but since she spoke out on Tug's and on Jeremy's, I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I can vouch for her. Everything she has said is true.
This is hilarious. I love it. I love it. It'll be incoming here in a minute, young Facebook.
That comment, can you?
I will when I'm done. Get your OCD in check.
I can't
now
help
that's
it.
Hilarious right there. Right. It's they're just trying anything and everything that they can possibly say to try and discredit and work up their fools. Okay. They got to keep feeding their fools their daily dose of lies and fabrication and BS. So their fools stay angry. Because when the fools are angry, the fools open their wallets and give them money.
Mm-hmm. No, Wayne, I saw her post too on her, what is that, Standing in Her Truth group, where she said she's going to start filming all of her stuff and putting it on her own channel.
That's going to be hilarious. That is going to be truly hilarious. I mean, does she really think that those they may be they'll have 300 to 500 plus people in the Fleas chats at night or watching their stuff. In their chat, they might have 25, 30 actually talking. Okay, so there's not very many people on that side of the aisle actually supporting this nonsense. Now, on this side of the aisle, holy crap. So let her try. I mean, this stupid woman, this whole time, what is it we've been talking about? All her little sayings like, my mom is dead, or my mom died, my mom didn't die.
I have to say, I myself have monetized on her. My brain doesn't work that way. And that's been my top selling mug.
Right. And, all these little sayings, we've been saying it for a long time. She needs to be monetizing on this because I guarantee people will 9 times out of 10 buy a t-shirt or a mug before they'll just hand you money. So she could be doing this on fourth wall, actually making money off of the stupid shit that she said, like I plead the fifth, stuff like that. Ooh, what? Hoo
Ooh.
ha.
We were just informed from our fly on the wall that Lisa and her co-host can also be charged with the recording of the depot, because I'm not sure why, but our little fly on the wall has informed us that Lisa can also be charged with a felony over Lynette filming her depot.
Well, if they can prove that the fleas made her do it.
But the one that they're referring to her recording, I don't believe the fleas were involved yet at that point.
That was during the Judge Grudge thing.
Yeah.
I think that they came in afterwards. Because, see, Bubbles wasn't even in the picture then. That was Silver Scam, remember?
Yeah.
Right, James. They just keep rehashing the same nonsense over and over and over.
You're not a nice person. Yeah. I was working on one of a man standing by a window, and it says, John, get away from the window. I'm working on something with that to go with the blue bucket specials.
One of my favorites. You're not a nice person.
Yeah.
Or was it nice man? It was one of the two.
Yes, Lulu. It is a felony to record your even if it is your own depot, it is illegal.
The only one that can record it is the stenographers. And that's if, I mean, they record it, but say, for instance, Jeremy wants a depot done. He has options that he can choose. Transcript, video, well, each one of those options he has to pay for. But for you to literally download or record it yourself, that's illegal. That's a no.
My trailer just fell down.
Good one, good one, Daniel. Man, I have tongue.
John. Read John's comment. That's great. Well, get away from the window, John.
Gigi, what's happening? What's happening? Welcome aboard, young lady.
Gigi.
Welcome aboard. Yes. Well, we are rolling.
It's a Class A felony.
We
yes,
are
Jack.
rolling today.
A freaking free blue tablet. I should do something like that.
Yeah. Mary, good morning. If I didn't see you come in earlier. Magic Angel, what's happening? Oh, we got all these people hanging out with us this morning. Feels so good for a Monday morning. Man, I overslept.
Yes, it does.
Oh, man. So how many of you guys out there in Chatland have got your corned beef and cabbage in the crock pot? Mama, hey, we don't have it but once a year. I'm trying something new this year. I found a little gal that's got her recipe. She throws her carrots and potatoes down in the bottom of the crock pot. She puts her corned beef on top. Then she pours a little bit of the brine in there. I kind of tweaked it with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce and a little bit of water. And then when it's done, she puts it in the oven on broil for about 5 minutes to get it nice and crusty on top. And then the horseradish dip. Woo, got that going. So we will have a good dinner tonight. Mama will have her cabbage that she always wants. Got to get that St. Patrick's Day going.
So the fleas have now said that it's not $4,000 they have for the bench. It's now $3,000. So where did that other $1,000 go?
Now we've went over this. We've done talked about this. It started out there was 4,000 pledged. Okay. Well, 2,000 of that 4,000 that was pledged never got surrendered by the person who pledged it. She sold her Afghan for $2,000 and she decided not to donate the money. So that dropped them down,
Well, I can't say I
huh?
blame her. I can't say
That
I
dropped
blame
them
her.
down to 2,000. Well, the police came out and they told the story of how the woman with the Afghan bailed on them. So that got them grifting more money. So they got another 1,000 to add to that too. So it's $3,000. Why do they need $3,000 for a concrete bench? It's already been proven by Jeremy supporters that you could get a bench and have it actually engraved for under $1,000. But that's just more money that's going to disappear, like all the rest of them.
I see my sweet
Yes,
fly.
we see McFly.
But now Fleesa is claiming that money is just sitting in her bank account waiting to decide where to put the bench and how to inscribe it.
How many?
I thought she said wait, I thought she said she already ordered it and it's being
Who
made.
knows?
And now it's
This woman's lies and fictitious stuff just change daily. I mean, she can't keep her stuff straight.
she sure as hell cannot keep her story straight,
Oh,
that's for sure.
it's crazy. It's crazy. There we go. Now I can see a little better. I need to go get my eyes checked big time. I think my prescription is getting a little weak, weak, weak. Yes, yes, yes. All right. We ready to start rocking docking on this motion?
Yes, so this is a response to Motion to Strike. This is from Randy the Rocket.
Oh, and that's another thing. They hate that we're calling him Randy the Rocket. I
Why do they hate
don't have
it?
any
Why do they
idea.
hate it?
I heard that the other day in the hate group that they were bitching about uh, us calling him Randy the Rocket.
The hate side was bitching
Yeah,
about it?
the fleas actually literally were talking about it on their stream. I thought I told you about that.
No, this is new to
Yes.
me. I do know they said last night that Mike, Megan, Tug are all the stupidest people in the whole world. Why do they always leave you out, Coop? We're always together when this is discussed.
I
Why do you
I
get
really
left
don't
out?
care. They can leave it down all they want. I don't pay them fuckers no attention. I mean, I don't watch their stuff. I don't go near their channel. People send me so much information on those idiots. I don't have to waste my time with it.
Well, since I know they hate it, I'm going to continue doing it. We can do hashtag Randy the Rocket and hashtag McDreamy. Miss Carol said every couple minutes we are breaking the internet. It seems that way
We
sometimes.
try. We try.
So much happens so often. It's exhausting, but I love being able to break the news.
We just two people having fun. And people can either jump on board or not. 3 hours. Wow.
They're scared of MrCoop. Dwayne said they're scared of you. That's why they leave you
I don't
out.
know why they'd be
Sounds like
I don't
somebody
know why
else.
they'd be scared of me. I'm just an old man on YouTube having fun talking with my friends every morning. I don't know why in the world that anybody would be scared of me.
It seems as though Felisa's intimidated by me because she's always got my name in her mouth.
She wants to be you.
Blech.
She wants to be Georgie. This is funny. 3 hours.
Good morning, Miss Diane.
All right.
Oh, yeah, and Shizzy. was like one of the haters made a post in the hate group, and they were talking about Megan, Tug, Mike, Spawn, and she's, I'm like, you forgot one, jackass. So I guess that's what made Lisa say something about us last night.
Don't know.
Dennis, I should charge them rent. Or in other words, Lisa, you can choke on my name since you have it in your mouth so often.
Good morning, Redneck. How are you today, young man?
Morning,
Sandy
Redneck.
Lou, what's happening? What's happening?
Absolutely, Sandy. Randy is an absolute beast. And they are very much intimidated by him.
I think it's pretty cool.
There's no shocker
him
there.
and Doreen have the perfect relationship. I mean, she is a cat's ass with writing these motions, and he's the front man. I mean, they've got the perfect dynamic, the two of them. What does Bubbles have? The fleas. That's it. Oh, he's got paint chips now.
And they fought and
He's
argue.
got paint chips now.
Yeah, they. Oh yes, paint chips, the one that keeps threatening to unalive people on this side.
They have the felons now. So now Paint Chips was a lawyer. Now he's a felon. What's Ragamuffin? Is he like a self-proclaimed journalist or something?
He is supposedly a journalist. He used to work with Megan.
Ah, so they're trying to go that route, huh? Well, what is it Mark Feathers always says? Birds of a feather? Or Jeremy always says? Birds of a feather, criminals, crackheads, thugs, felons.
Oh, speaking of criminals, there's another one from Levy County in the hate group talking shit about Jeremy now.
And who might that be?
Their name is Ray. Is it Worley? Anyway, this person has been arrested for drug charges. Shocker. So, yeah, their side is full of criminals. And dopeheads, apparently.
Yep. By no means, guys, am I perfect. Okay. I have a life. I have a past. Okay. But I've been a blue-collar worker all my life. Have I had brushes with the police? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. But nothing violent, nothing for theft or drugs or anything like that. Stupid shit from when people party, they get in trouble sometimes. Am I perfect? No. Do I have an OWI 20 years ago? Yes. So there you go. Anybody wants to research me, there, it's right out there in the open. You can go look for it yourself.
Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to discuss. Everybody keeps talking about how they have done research on us and they know our past. Baby, there ain't nothing in my past on documents. Did I do dumb shit as a teenager? Sure did. But I never got caught by the law, unlike the fleas.
Yeah, I've never been arrested for a criminal act. Well, I guess sitting in my vehicle in late spring or early spring with the car running me intoxicated, yeah, that probably is a crime. But I wasn't driving. I was sitting there keeping my wife warm, well, girlfriend at the time. But
Raylene. Thank you, Gigi.
That's here and there. I'm not perfect, and I never claim to be. But if people want to research me, hey, just ask me. I'll tell you. I don't care. I'm not I'm 57, going on 58 years old. I really don't give a shit what people say about me out there.
I don't either.
Me and Georgie come on here, and we do our thing, and that's all we care about. Rogue Baba, what's happening, girl?
Rogue! Hi, sister. I can honestly say, without even blinking, the only handcuffs I've ever been in, my husband put on me. I've never been in trouble with the law. Not even so much as a speeding ticket.
Ray.
So
Kim's comment there. She's talking about Ray.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim, for that update. I hadn't seen the updated post in the group yet this morning. I only saw the criminal part, but regardless, it just proves so much.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Jeff,
Sandy.
in the large scheme of things, I would say I'm middle aged in the large scheme of things.
I'm a baby.
Yes, Georgie's a baby.
Mercedes said TMI. I was trying to make a joke, guys. Everybody's like TMI, Georgie. I mean,
I guess I must have missed it.
it's a
I must
joke.
have missed it.
No, I said the only handcuffs I've ever been in is the ones my husband put on
Oh,
me. And everybody's like TMI. It was a joke, guys. It was a joke. Calm down. See there, Miss Tammy? I'm a good girl.
I'll have to tell you guys that
Kind of.
story one day. That's a pretty funny story. Jessica, what's happening?
Jessica.
So we ready to read this motion yet? These poor fabulous people have been waiting, just waiting and waiting.
Okay. Plaintiff Jeremy B. Hills, Mr. Hills, by and through undersigned counsel, responds to the motion to strike Doc 100 and states: Number 1, plaintiff filed a motion for sanctions, including judicial default. Doc 96, pursuant to this court's order, Doc 43. Number 2, plaintiff's motion for sanctions is a motion for judicial default and dismissal of counterclaims. Number 3, this means it is a motion that would determine the outcome of a case or a claim. Number 4, therefore, an attorney conference and certificate is not required. See Local Rule 7.1D. An attorney conference and certificate are not required for a motion that would determine the outcome of a case or a claim. Someone in our chat last night said that exact same thing. They called it. I believe it was Al Walker that looked that up last night and said that so he was right. That certificate was not required for that motion. Number 5, moreover, defendant's motion, Doc 100, is improper. This is because it is a motion filed without a good faith to resolve the issue through a meaningful conference with an attorney for the adverse
Then again,
party.
here we go. Randy's schooling old Bubbles here, guys.
Absolutely. Number 6, defendant's counsel sent an email yesterday at 12:42 p.m. alerting of the proposed motion. Plaintiff responded at 8:33 p.m. stating, counsel, the motion requests dispositive relief, judicial default, and dismissal with prejudice of your 2 counterclaims. See Local Rule 7.1D. We will be seeking judicial default and dismissal with prejudice of your 2 counterclaims on April 3rd. See Exhibit 1. Number 7, instead of a conference about this, defendant's counsel filed the motion at 10:05 p.m. That he did. An email or other writing sent at or near the time of filing the motion is not a meaningful conference. Local Rule 7.1b. Number 9, additional examples for April 3rd, 2025 are attached, and this is not an exhaustive at this point.
Where are you at?
C is number 9.
Additional examples attached, not
What is that word?
exhaustive.
Exhaustive. Thank you. Brain not braining this morning, guys. Sorry. At this point, see Exhibit 2. Hashtag Hells Hates the Truth and hashtag Randy Shockett the Clown. Wherefore, plaintiff hereby requests the motion Doc 100 be denied. Respectfully submitted, Shockett Law Group. And, this is the good one. Look what he did here. Ta-da! This is an exhibit 2 right here.
Oh, you've got it
Brucey's
on this page.
Facebook post. Yes. Brucey's Facebook post. Bruce Matskin. A short clip about my litigation opponents in federal court in Florida. Lawyers will know what I mean when I say that they are committing the worst Rule 11 violation you've ever seen. Their lawsuit is a polymop scheme, protraction of litigation and multiplication of proceedings. To generate ongoing litigation-related storylines for YouTube content, it's the litigation along the way, not the outcome. That is the point of the lawsuit. The coming lawsuit against them will be historic. Hashtag Randy Shockett Clown. Busted.
Yep. Oh, you missed the other email, didn't you?
I'm getting there. Here we go. This email was sent Sunday, March 16th at 8:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Counsel, the motion requests dispositive relief, judicial default, and dismissal with prejudice of your 2 counterclaims. See Local Rule 7.1d. We will be seeking judicial default and dismissal with prejudice of your 2 counterclaims on April 3rd. That is from Randy. And from Bruce to Randy at a Sunday, March 16th at 12:42 p.m. Counsel, I will file a motion to strike the motion for sanctions under Local Rule 41.1 for non-compliance with Rule 7.1c. Please advise if you consent to striking the motion. If you thereafter wish to file the same motion after conferring, you would be able to do so with the certification, and thus the motion would not be susceptible to being stricken.
Does anybody else notice the pattern here of the fact when Randy files stuff, he files proof with it, okay? He shows the actual proof of what Bubbles is doing. Bubbles never shows proof of anything. All he does is make accusations. And then Randy comes back and mops the floor with him by showing him, hey, this is where you messed up. Okay, this is what you did wrong. You ever notice that?
Mm-hmm. And like Randy said, this is just a little more evidence for the April 3rd hearing. So he's like, you're not listening to the judge, bro. He told you to file an opposition, not a motion to strike. You're not doing what this judge is telling you to do. You're purposely breaking the orders.
This guy is so...
No, he sent the...
Go for it.
He sent the email before he filed it, Kat, but not many hours before. Like, he had already had it written up and intended to put it in.
And see, this is where this idiot is wasting time. He's got till Thursday to file his opposition to Randy's motion on all of this. And instead of working on that, he's trying to get stuff. He's just being a moron. I mean,
yeah.
Which I've said it before, whether he's practicing gutter law or real law, at the end of the day, he's either trying to piss the judge off or he's defending his client to the best of his ability, which is pretty poor.
Yeah. Well, we all saw the messages between him and Shara in Shara's video. He doesn't give a rat's ass about Lynette. So he's not defending her. He just wants attention.
He does not care about Lynette. He knows they're guilty. And the popularity and the attention that he was looking for, he didn't get. He got it on a very small scale. And it's not the kind of attention I think he wanted. He's getting a slap on the back, attaboy, from that side, very, very small. He's getting the negative side from thousands of people on this side of the fence.
Okay, guys. The email was sent at 12:42 p.m., which would have been lunchtime. And then he turned around and filed the motion at 10 p.m. last night.
Hey, there's something got to be wrong with him. I mean, but then again, it goes back to what I've been saying all along. I think he's trying to deliberately get the judge to kick him off of this case. That way he can sit back and say, yes, look, they even got the judge to take me off of it. Okay, I couldn't defend Lynette because, they kicked me off. He's going to use every excuse he can. At the end of the day, he's just a shitty lawyer, period. He doesn't know what he's doing. He should
Mm-hmm.
have stuck with what was that he was doing for all those years?
Mac and
No, the
cheese.
work stuff. What he specialized in. Labor law. Yeah, he should have stuck with labor law.
All they do, he has to be in front of one of the bar associations on May 1st. And we discussed that last night. How funny would it be that he gets kicked off the case on April 3rd and then turns around and has his bar license removed from him on May 1st? Karma's a bitch.
Yeah. I think it would be poetic justice if he walked into McSteamy's courtroom with no law license. If they took his law license before he went before Judge McSteamy, that would just be sweet. Judge McSteamy wouldn't even have
Yeah.
to tell him he's done. He would be done anyway. No law license.
Yeah, Jessica, he wants to
Well, thank you,
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
He just
What a fish tank. Hey, I've been looking for some stuff. I've been looking for some stuff.
he said to get a
Yep,
turtle for
yep.
your
I've
fish
been
tank.
looking at some stuff. I've been listening to you guys. I've got some stuff mapped out in my old noodle up there.
Coop, some of the stuff you could make and make it safe for the
Yeah,
fishes.
yeah. I'm planning on doing some of that myself. But there's some stuff that I want to do that
Like you could get the little blue bucket from Lowe's, and then you know how you have the little bubbler thing for the fish tank. You could do a little drill hole and put the bubbler in the bottom of the bucket and have bubbles coming out of the top of the
I was
bucket.
thinking about something similar to that. But that bucket from Lowe's is a little too big for the fish tank. So I need something.
The little
Yeah, the one that
miniature.
Jeremy was selling. Is that the size you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the little blue ones.
they're a little
Rogue,
too
that
big. That plant that I have in the very middle, they're almost as tall as that plant in the very middle. So it had to be a lot smaller, about half that size. But I've been looking.
Rogue, that would be Mama Coop's channel that the
Yep,
fishes are
they are
on.
on Mama Coop's channel. I thought about streaming them on mine and hers at the same time, like you and I do. But nah, that's Mama's thing. We set that up for her. Uh, so I'm not going to put it on my channel.
He could, Josh, but I think he knows the judge wouldn't let him out. I honestly think that if he filed to be withdrawn, I don't think they'd let him out. Not willingly.
Well, it is a voluntary thing, that Pro Hat Ouija thing. It is voluntary. He did ask for it. It's not something that he was entitled to. Uh, that one's on your side there, young lady.
Dwayne, you're a sweetheart, and that's funny. I'm glad you understood the joke. Bye, Miss Carol. Have a wonderful day.
Talk to you later, Miss Carol. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, I got stuff mapped out in my head for the fish tank. Yes, 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 I do. Yes, I do. It's gonna be something similar to what Megan did, but not with Legos. What?
Yamaha's comment. He said if Connecticut disbarred him, Massachusetts would follow suit or at least suspend him pending an investigation. It is similar to medical or other license procedure involving multiple jurisdictions.
That's right. He has his license in both states. does he not?
Yes. Yes.
So if one, the Connecticut one gets removed, he still has his Massachusetts one. So, but still, walking in front of Judge McSteamy with having one of your license pulled would be a good thing. That would be hilarious. It would definitely be hilarious.
Yes, motion denied. But he's been under investigation by his current state for quite some time now, and he has a hearing on that investigation on May 1st. So, we shall see. Patrick, I would not be surprised.
Smitty, I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. What rules?
We've not had any issues.
No. We're both equal. She gets the same views I get. Well, she gets the same watch hours I get. Basically, she's got her stuff monetized. I have mine monetized. So I don't know. We do it the way we do because we share the time equally. That's why a lot of you guys hear me constantly saying, "Hey, make sure you're subscribed to both channels."
So that's 3 years, Jack, that he has been under investigation.
Yeah, I think it was like 2021 or something like that when they started in
2022
when they started investigating him. And from what I understand, this is his last go around. I mean, he's exhausted all of his trying to wiggle room. Now it's come down to either put up or shut up.
Yep. Which I think is what he's going to have to do in front of the judge on the 3rd, too.
Well, judging from what we've seen, all the filings he's done, he's way out of his league on this. I mean, he's grasping at straws that aren't even supposed to be touched. I mean, it's nuts. It's just absolutely nuts. Anywho,
Sharon has a great question. Will Zim still have his deposition on the 21st, being that Bubbles is about to be in front of the judge? I'm going to say yeah, but I don't know. We don't even know if he's been subpoenaed. I highly doubt he's been subpoenaed.
From what I've heard, he hasn't even paid for the last deposition that he did on Jeremy. So
yeah,
I don't think there's going to be anybody step up to even do the deposition until that bill is paid. So, and then on top of that, if he's not subpoenaed,
screenshot from that screenshot you and I received, they've only raised $1,200 of the $3,000 to pay for that deposition.
Oh, is that the one I sent you last night? Oh, that was something else. Yeah, they're in hot water right now. There's a whole lot of stuff that they need to work on. I think it's hilarious. He took this case pro bono, right? But he doesn't have the money to fight it. Did he not realize when he took on this case that he was going to have to pay for depositions? He was going to have to pay for travel expenses. He was going to have to pay for food expenses. He was going to have to pay for a lot of stuff that indigent status is not going to cut it for. You know what I'm saying? The indigent status is just for Lynette, not for him. You squirrel on me?
Right. No, I was listening to you.
So did he not think about that before he took this? Well, I think everybody else has been talking about it. He's been thinking it. He would have got it dismissed by now.
Thank you, Blue. So that fundraiser thing for Bubbles to pay for Jeremy's depot is up to $2,796 raised.
And that's still $204 away. And then they're wanting Zims,
which is another $3,000
or more. It could be more because you heard Jeremy. It depends on what you have done with the depot. I mean, you pay for the depot if you want a transcript. I guess that's got to be extra. If you want video, that's got to be extra. This is where you better have deep pockets when you want to play with the big boys.
I agree with chat that Bruce is screwed come April 3rd because not only has he been treating Randy the way he has, but all the witness intimidation and the threats towards witnesses will be brought up on April 3rd.
I hope they are.
Jeremy said that last night.
I mean, he's got a lot to answer for. And I mean, the judge has flat out said he has got to show cause why he should be allowed to stay on this case. So it's gotten to that point. It's gotten so far that he's pissed the judge off so far that he's literally got to prove to the judge why the judge should let him stay on the case. And how can you fight all the evidence that Randy has put out there? I mean, Randy has. All right, dog, I'm coming. Where'd you go, Georgie?
I'm reading chat.
I was letting dog in. All right, here.
Right, Tammy. Well, they have to subpoena them first, and I don't think they have subpoenaed him. They have to pay for the subpoena, correct?
And I think that would show up on the docket, wouldn't it? I don't know, but I do know that you can't just pick up the phone, and I can't just pick up the phone as a lawyer and call you and say, Georgie, you are notified that you have to be here for a deposition. I have to legally serve you stating you have to be there. Because if you get served,
yes,
you're in no obligation. I mean, there you go,
right.
committee. There you go.
Right, Jack. But they're only grifting for $3,800 from what I just saw. So I'm just going off of what they're grifting for. I know Jeremy said he had to pay $4,000 for the depositions he's had done.
Now, guys.
Right. Well, it
go ahead.
Lou, being that he is now a defendant, it is considered a conflict of interest. That is what Randy's was going for. But Bubbles is trying to use the excuse to have 96 stricken because he's claiming he was sending Randy emails as the new defendant, not as the acting attorney. It doesn't matter, like Yamaha said, it doesn't matter because he is still the acting attorney on the original case. Therefore, he has to follow rules of ethics.
Yep.
Point blank.
Well, Randy and Jeremy filed this new federal case on behest of the judge. The judge, told them, look, you can't, we're so far into this, you can't add these people to this one. It's just going to muddy the waters. So you need to bring another case. So that's what they did. But Bubbles is going to say that the second case, that's what he's trying to argue. The second federal case is Randy's attempt to have him removed as Lynette's lawyer. That's not the case. The case is they broke the law. They literally defamed and trying to run Jeremy's business out of business. I mean,
yes, that they conspired to destroy Jeremy.
And what's funny is how can you argue with every stitch of evidence that Jeremy has posted? And Shara, oh my God, Shara has threw them so far under the bus they can't see daylight.
Oh, I love it. I love Shara.
It's absolutely hilarious. She she's literally posted and outlined their whole scheme behind what they're doing. So everything that she's outlined is Jeremy's roadmap to what they're doing. I mean, I don't see how they have a defense. I mean, oh, I was just lying, Judge. I didn't mean to say those things. I was just lying about it. What defense do they actually have? Georgie?
I've not seen them show any defense. All I've seen is fighting and arguing and lies. If they had a defense, why wouldn't her witnesses stand up and testify for her? They wouldn't show up. Lisa's motive is, I'm not coming unless there's a check attached. That's not how it works.
I think she's been paid well more than what she deserves. I mean, I don't
saying that they can't serve her unless they attach a check to it. That's not how it works, lady.
No, that's not how
it's works. It's a Zoom deposition. You're not getting a check for turning on your computer. Sorry, that's not how that works.
Well, you guys know how a deposition works. A lawyer, when they have a deposition, they already have the answers. They already have what they want. They're just interviewing this person to see if this person is going to lie or try and change the facts. And they can use what this person says in the depo against them in court. Well, you don't show up for the depo, then everything that Randy's got on you is pretty much going to be accepted as fact. So now you've just given away your chance to defend yourself. So anything at this point that Randy says they say or have said is like fact now, because they didn't come on and clarify. They didn't come on and defend it.
Yes, Miss Sharon, she does have Megan's and Tug's and Jeremy's support. And she also has our support. We back Shara 100%.
Yep.
She's a complete sweetheart.
Like Jeremy said, in the beginning, yes, she was lied to, and she came out, running her mouth just like the fleas do. But when she saw the error of her ways, she did the right thing. And that's where she's gained her respect, is now that she's done the right thing. I have absolutely no problem with Shara at all. Shara's got the goods.
Yes.
I cannot wait for the new FOIA request. I think Jeremy filed, he doesn't have to file it. Shara probably gave it to him. The video where Tina and Brian were talking to the policeman. There's stuff Jeremy couldn't talk about last night, but I think somebody is in trouble. That policeman.
Oh, yeah, McIntyre.
Because Jeremy was he wanted to talk about it, but he didn't want to talk about it because I guess there's some stuff behind the scenes where I think this guy's fixing to get in trouble.
Probably. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I got a feeling. Because that just adds another bad person to the mix. With the way that recorder on the cop's car, his voice part of it, where it does that shit, it's hard to hear. I'm going to have to go back and listen to Shara's video again through my headphones where they're really quiet just to see what all is said. The little bits and pieces I heard sounded to me like he was telling Brian and Tina, hey, I agree with you, blah, 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 just trying to tell them what they wanted to hear. Because it sounded to me like they just kept going, trying to pound what they thought is law into an actual law enforcement's head. There you go, Georgie. Did I lose you?
I was trying to catch my breath. There is an investigation going on with paint chips. I did not know that. Thank you, Kat.
Yes, yes. That's what Jeremy kept alluding to last night several times. That yes, he. That's I guess that's where the federal part of it came into play. Federal law enforcement. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Federal law enforcement is investigating. From what I've been told, federal law enforcement is investigating paint chips. Which, hey, he brought it on himself. It's funny these type of people that are on Lynette's side, they don't learn from their mistakes, they don't evolve, they stay doing the same stupid shit over and over and over and over again. I mean, this guy was convicted, spent time in prison, okay, for his actions, what he did, and the fool is doing it all over again. He's doing everything that he got in trouble for the first time, he's doing it again. I don't understand that. I mean, it blows my mind. Tickle, stop. That is not yours to be chewing on. Okay? That's Dad's mouse pad, not yours. All right. Lilu became a Goon Squad member. Welcome aboard, girl. Welcome aboard.
No, she didn't. She was advertising
Oh,
the
was she?
membership.
Okay, I
Yeah,
misread it.
she's been a member.
I misread it.
Yoda.
What's happening,
He said
Captain?
him and Tim will be MIA today. Yes. We let the chat know that you would be working on the trailer today, or getting the trailer worked on. What are you kicked off of, Storm? You're still here, love. I'm so confused.
I am too. She's here. I see her.
Ellie, yes. Um, not only does he, dang it, not only is he barred, but he has federal felony charges on him. He it wasn't too long ago he got off of parole.
I don't know.
Chefus, welcome to the Goon Squad.
Did I miss it?
I guess so.
Became a member.
Right, Gary?
Well,
Hashtag Goon Squad. Will Goons. That's also me monetizing on the haters.
yeah, buddy.
Georgie, check your email. Coop already fusses at me for squirreling. Don't just.
Tickle, stop. No. Oh. Why do we have to check Megan Fox? Oh, she's going on about Judge Grudge.
Oh. Miss Diane, you make a very good point in that email you sent me. So, if you think back to the dates of the emails and when the second case was filed, Bubbles was debunked because he sent those emails long before the second case was filed, calling Randy names and whatnot. So, therefore, debunked. Thank you, Miss Diane, for pointing that out to me.
Already did, Redneck. Already did. Rogue!
Thank you, Miss Nancy. Rogue! You're sending me a screenshot on Facebook. Okay.
What are you going over there to play with the fishes? Blue decided he was going to go play with the fishes.
When I had my fish tank, Baby Bird loved sitting on top of the fish tank and just looking at the fish.
Y'all are on the wrong shoulder. You usually don't sit way over here, right? There she goes. She's going back to her normal shoulder. There you go, Lilu. There's the blue man. He says hi. No, you're not going to go down there
Miss
on my
Mary.
mouse pad.
Thank
Huh?
you. Thank you, honey. Oh, yes. As soon as we end our stream, guys, make sure y'all check out Megan's new video. It seems to be pretty interesting about Judge Grudge.
I'll be checking it out as soon as we're done. Thank you, Ruby. Right now, they're being holy terrors. I've been doing this live stream with Georgie for what, about 6 months now? Close to it.
Yeah.
December, November, October, November, into October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, about five, little over 5 months, and she has just now figured out the bottom of my mouse pad can be chewed off. The neoprene on the bottom of the mouse pad. So she's
yeah, that black rubber stuff.
Yeah, she's being a little bit of a pain today, and then of course Blue, he just wants to be near her. We should do a watch party. That's an idea. Yeah, we can watch it in Discord. See, Blue, Lilu say hi. Lilu say hi. All right, John, you be good, brother. You be good. Oh, yes, if there's any updates today, we will definitely be on it. We will definitely be on it.
Yes, if McDreamy comes back with anything, we will definitely be breaking news. Poor Marine! Crayons are in the corner for you.
And just a friendly reminder, all you fine people out there in chat land, if you have not hit that like button, please do so now on both Georgie's stream and mine. It helps YouTube.
Yes, poor Burry.
It helps YouTube throw us out into the interwebs. Yes.
Randy filed in opposition to Bubbles' motion for last night, and he gave more evidence of Bubbles' bad conduct as an attorney.
Yep. He basically had to school Bubbles to tell him, hey, look, all your stuff you just wasted your time filing last night was moot. I have done this. This has been done. This needs to be done. This will be going forward. So you are dumb. I haven't blocked anybody, Kathunder. I don't have anybody in this chat blocked. I don't know what that's about.
No, we don't block. We don't get our fifis hurt and block people.
If I blocked you, I wouldn't be able to see you.
Well, she's on my side. It may have been an accidental button hit by one of the mods, possibly. I would check just in case.
I can go look, but I don't think so.
Did you just say, do we pay dog tax? I have never heard of that. Dog? Storm said, "Do you guys pay dog tax in the USA?" No, we've never had to pay taxes on our pets. What?
Okay, channel activity. Go to channel. Let's go to channel and see what's going on here. I can see your channel, so
You are not blocked.
I will
Jam!
actually go into my block thing and search you and see if you're there, but I do not
No.
think you are.
Yes, not Al. You are correct. Our mods are extremely protective because of the trolls we have dealt with. That they set our chats to subscribers only, and you have to once you subscribe, you have to wait 10 minutes to talk. So that may be.
That might be what's going on, but I don't think so.
Nope, never heard of having to pay pet fees, and I have never known to have to be required to have insurance on my pets. That's
Now, in
just
Florida, you
strange to
do
me.
on
In
certain
Florida,
on certain animals, certain dogs. Uh, like the dogs I have that are small, what they call medium-sized dogs, you don't have to. But like your big dogs, like your German Shepherds, your Pit Bulls, your stuff like that, what they call an aggressive breed, in Florida, they say you're supposed to carry insurance on them. Whether people do or not, that's a different story. But you're supposed to. Because I know when we bought the house, the insurance company, first thing they said, do your dogs have insurance? No, we don't have insurance on the dogs because the dogs are small. They don't bark. They don't bite. They're small dogs. And then they gave us a list
Miss
of all of the dog breeds, Doberman Pinschers, Rottweilers, all that. They're aggressive breeds. A lot of your apartment complexes will not allow the big dogs. And Cathunder,
hmm.
you are not on the block lists. So I don't know where that came from. So
The only thing I have ever dealt with in Alabama and Tennessee is in the city limits, you have to have your pets registered and tagged, which is the rabies shot, and they have to have the rabies tag showing that they've been treated to prevent rabies and licensed. But yeah, other than that, I've never seen that in my life. I've never heard of no, I've seen the option for insurance to help pet owners pay for vet bills, but I've never seen it forced. That's strange to
now in
me.
Florida, you do have to have up to date vaccination on your dogs. Uh, if, say, for instance, the dog catcher comes to my house and says, hey, do you have proof that your dogs have been vaccinated? If I can't show them up to date proof, they can ticket me right there on the spot. And
Yeah.
before the ticket is paid, if I go and get the animals vaccinated, the judge will most likely drop the ticket. That's how that works. But yes, you do have to have them vaccinated. Whether people do all the time, that's a different story. We do for the main reason that the flea stuff that we get for the dogs, it's a pill that they take to keeps the fleas off of them. You have to have your vaccination up to date in order for that prescription to stay current. And we get that
Huh.
prescription every 6 months. So we have to take the dogs in once a year to get their shots just to keep the vaccination or the prescription going.
So a friend of mine from my hometown, one of my friends from high school, she posted a thing the other day. So a lot of us in the county, we take care of stray cats because people tend to bring them around our area in BFE and drop off their kittens, and we end up taking care of the strays because we don't want them to starve. Well, being that Huntsville City is trying to take over my hometown, they sent her a letter in the mail telling her she has to pay like $20 for having that stray cat. It's not even her cat; she just feeds it. It's weird to me. We've never had to deal with that before.
Right on. Here you go, Shelly. Blue, you are getting on my last nerve. But yes, Shelly, some places, some insurance companies are like that. I do know that in Florida, some insurance companies require that. Uh, Blue is being a holy terror right now. He's just Tickles. Please come back up on my shoulder so Blue will stop messing with me.
Smitty.
Who's blocked? I don't understand, Cathunder. You're losing me there. About 3 years.
Uh,
I don't know about that, Bent. I think it varies from state to state. Each state has their own unique sets of rules when it comes to that. Hello, Harry. How you doing? How you doing?
Now there is a pet fee for certain places you rent from to have your pet, but that's a landlord discretion, not a state discretion.
Is Mama still in here?
Yes. She asked you a question about, do you have certain words flagged that can't be said in your chat?
No, I've never said that. I was going to at one time, but I never did.
I did. Harry!
Who asked me that? Mama did?
Yes.
No, I don't have any certain words flagged.
I do.
There she is. I get to focusing on two screens and I miss a lot of stuff. So, yes, pet fees and rental properties in some cases. Yes, Jim. Yes.
Yes. Unless they are registered support animals. If they are registered support animals, all the tenant has to do here in my state is show proof, and our company cannot charge them for that pet.
You have fun, Yoda.
Bye, Yoda.
Y'all have fun with that.
Well, your pretty toenails.
Yeah, buddy.
Steve.
How in the world did we get on animals?
Somebody asked a question, and we were answering the question and explaining it.
I live in a pretty small town, so let's see. Because I seen that guy that said he was blocked over here on your side, so I don't know. I don't know, Mama. Cathunder's not blocked. He's welcome on either side. He's not done anything wrong.
Yes. Okay, you never get me to say that again. Where'd you go, Coop?
I'm here. I was coughing. I got a hair in my throat or a feather, something.
Welcome back, Anti-Pterodactyl.
Carol's back.
BBB did the same thing in Connecticut. He went on Facebook and talked about his client. That is why he has to be at the bar 5/1/25. So it's a pattern of behavior for Brucey.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, okay, he's down here on his Pro Hack Beachy little thingy, right? So I'm assuming that he is using his Massachusetts license?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, he's got two. One's under investigation, the other one's. So, if there's going to be anything filed against him, where are they filing? Are they filing it with Connecticut or are they filing it with Massachusetts? Because remember, not too long ago, there were three people filed against him, Megan being one of them. Did I lose you?
No, I have notification sounds going off, and I can't figure out where it's coming from.
I don't know.
I hate when that happens.
I don't know. I turn all my stuff off. I try to remember anyway, because it distracts us. Hey, Bluebird, you come up to say hi to Dad? You come to say hi? No, you're not going to bite me. No. You try all the shit you were doing to me a while ago? Nope. I'm back down the tickles. He goes. Oh. Man, we started out with a bang. Now I'm dwindling. I'm just.
Yeah.
Love that hippie look. What hippie look?
Probably your avatar.
Oh, my avatar? Yeah. My logo. That's actually different than what was made for me years ago. Years ago, it was a little different. Let's see if I can find it. It wasn't bright enough for me. This is the original. That's the original that was I bought and paid for. And I didn't like the wood behind me, so I changed it to
the Tada.
I changed it. Yeah, I changed it to that. I like that better. It's brighter. But this one is not completely round. So when I use it on certain platforms, it'll cut off. It's not completely round. So that's where I changed it to this one. Come on. What happened? There it is. So I changed it to that one. And thank you. Yes, thank you. I like it too. I hear you typing over there. I've always liked the tie-dye stuff. Oh, okay. Get him, boy. Get him, get him. Bright colors.
Ta-da! Sparkly.
I've got my Can You See Me Now shirts when we go shopping or go out. You know, they're usually a bright orange or a bright green or something. That way Mama can find me in a crowd. Was Thunder leaving?
Yeah, something.
I don't know. I don't know. Could be. Coop. I need to fix it though. Yeah, I've always had the thumbs up on all my stuff. So, oh, yes, that's my gnomes. That's some of them. That's not all of them. But that's some of them. The one in the middle there, that's for all my haters. Anybody that don't like it, refer to Big Gnome. Right, Georgie?
Yes.
I actually think I've still got him somewhere. somewhere.
Welcome back, Jack.
Lady Jen, what's happening? What's happening? But no, I do not have anyone blocked. Just for anybody's well, nobody in this chat that's in here right now. I do have people blocked, but the ones that are blocked deserve to be there. So, and I know who each and every one of them are. Yes, I do. You squirreling on me, girl.
Wait, what, Miss Carol? What about gloves?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goods. Yes.
Right, go ahead and post your channel there, Heroes. Oh, if it and nobody's gone over and checked out Heroes YouTube channel. He paints miniatures, and oh my god, those things are incredible, guys. If you like that kind of stuff,
Oh my God, they
like
are.
that kind of stuff, he does a lot of the futuristic stuff, but it's if you look beyond and just look at the art itself, it's just unbelievable. I mean, not every
Celia, don't forget about owls and gators.
what's now.
Lions, tigers, and bears, a fox, an umbrella guy, an owl, and a gator.
Yep. That's the meaning of Georgie. Man,
He come down south and he's FAFOing. That is for sure.
I unplugged those things and I'm getting that buzzing again. I don't know where that's coming from.
I don't hear anything buzzing.
No, I've got a strip. I've got a USB strip on my desk that I plug my mic and headphone into. And then it's also got other things that I can plug into it as well. Well, my headphones would go every so often. And I figured it out. It was my iPad I had plugged into it. So I unplugged it, it quit. Well, now it came back. Might just have it because I got it turned up too much. Let's see if that changes it. Turn it down a little bit. When I visit with you guys on Discord, everybody's levels of voice in Discord is different. Some are real low, like Native Pride. When Native Pride, I can barely hear Native Pride most of the time.
Oh, I can never hear Native.
Sometimes I can hear you just fine. Sometimes I can't. But everybody's stuff, so I have to turn my volume up on my headphones to be able to hear. Oh, did you order your mic?
No, but it's in my cart for when I get paid.
I like it. I mean, you're supposed to be able to turn it off, the lights. Can you still hear me now? Okay, yes. You can turn the lights off, and you're supposed to be able to mute it too, but I've never been able to figure out how to do that. But
you hold it down, probably.
Well, I held it down and the lights came on or off, whatever. What's going on now? There,
there you go.
I like the light on. It changes. Gives me
That's why I want to keep mine boom. Is it's one of those light up booms?
Yeah, your boom. As long as it's got that screw part right there. your microphone you have now, the part you showed me right here on the mic that you have, it might have that screw or that nut inside of there, inside of this piece.
Yeah.
So when you get off stream today, check that. And if that has that nut, the nut.
I don't think it has anything inside of it because this thing just sits and spins and spins and spins. It don't stay steady.
I mean, that's
in one place.
Well, there it went. Anyway, that's the nut for it. Remind me, guys, to find that when we get off here. Okay? Can you do that for me? Huh?
Well,
can you? But yeah.
All right, guys. Coop's lost it. He's talking to the birds again.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Damn.
But just a friendly reminder there, ladies and gentlemen, for all the new people coming in and all the new people that have subscribed, Georgie and I are on Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're usually on for about 2 hours. Sometimes we go over, sometimes we don't. Yeah, Chris, I'll find the nut. It's down there on the floor somewhere. I don't know where. I'll find it, though. But yes, come and join us Monday through Friday. And sometimes we pop up on the weekends. Yeah, birds will get it. Oh, and when we get updates on the case, we do usually pop on after our stream if we get an update from Supermax.
Yes. I also want to shout out Al Walker last night for coming through at 10 o'clock at night.
Most definitely. We were all hanging out in Discord, just chit-chatting. And Al popped.
Yeah. Speaking of Discord, Coop, if you guys have not already joined mine and Coop's servers, the mods have got you hooked up with links to come hang out with us.
Yeah, buddy.
We do calls on a pretty regular basis here lately.
Yeah. Y'all been doing watch parties over there on Georgie's a lot here lately.
Yeah. We like to do watch parties of certain individuals and make fun of them. That's fun.
Lou, will you do me a favor and post Mama Coop's link in the chat so that Ruby can check it out whenever we're done?
Tickles.
I think I'm going to say, go. There you go. Now, Blue, you go find her. That way I just get y'all off of me. Y'all can go in there and play.
Blue's being a bully.
He's wanting lovings and she's wanting to be she's typical woman. She don't want to be messed with. She don't want to be messed with. He don't take no for an answer, which is cool.
Typical man.
Is cool because Tickles has always been an affectionate bird. And we had Skittles first. Then we brought Tickles in as a baby. And Tickles always wanted to be affectionate with Skittles. And Skittles didn't want no part of her at all. Well, then when Skittles passed away and we got Tiki, Tiki was pretty affectionate and she was accepting Tiki. But then Tiki flew the coop. We got him. And they just immediately attached to each other. And they are inseparable. But she gets pissy. She don't want to be messed with. And like right now, he's up there pouting right now because she just went in the living room and he's still stuck in here with me. You want to go?
Well, it's his own fault. He was being a bully to her.
Their wings are clipped, so they can just glide. They can't fly. So he's still a little skittish on trying to. See, he's mad. He is mad.
What are you doing, you little
Oh,
crackhead?
he's madder than a hornet with me right now. Aren't you, bud? Aren't you?
The, the dragon wants out of his tank. I got up this morning to come in here and he was just sitting in his water bowl, just chilling, looking out the window. I'm like, why are you sitting in your water bowl, bro? What are you doing? Reptar! He's like, I want to go play. Because I usually get him out 1 or 2 times a day and play with him. I know, right?
Oh, you talking about the lizard?
Yeah. He's being hyper right now. He's trying to come through the glass of his tank. He wants to play. Here's a baby.
Oh, just to let the chat know, my Discord only has 3 chat rooms or servers, whatever you call it. You got your welcome, you got your general, and then you got your mods. Now, Georgie, on the other hand, she's got like 250 different little chat
I'm
servers
OCD.
or whatever.
There's they're channels, and there's a reason for it. I'm OCD as hell, and I cannot stand for certain chats to be bombarded with links. It drives me nuts. So I have specific areas for certain topics. And yeah, I don't like clutter. It's bad enough I have clutter in my home because I have 3 kids at
You
home.
want to get lost in the world of
But
Discord over on Georgie, go right ahead.
It seems like everybody that comes in my server finds their way around just fine. It's organized. I cannot keep my home organized, but I can keep my darn server organized.
If you say so. If
It's
you
my
say
happy
so.
space. It's my happy space.
You want me to take you in there with her? Do you want me to take you in there with her? Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
Oh dear Lord. Hang on, Paul. All y'all okay, mods. When y'all are needing new links for the server, you go up and you click on Bing's You Are Admin. All you have to do is click on the title where it says Will Goons, and this little thing that drop down, and you can hit invite link. You copy the invite link, and you can do with it as you please. Invite people. Copy link.
That's what they wanted. They wanted to go in there and eat lunch. What happened?
Paul was asking for a new Discord link for our servers, and I had to tell them how to do it. Thank you, Cynthia. Exactly.
It's like anything else. You just have to get used to it.
No apology needed,
Who's
sir.
apologizing?
Paul. Yes, Harriet would. I can't stand clutter. Listen, the girls have taken full advantage of me working on YouTube lately, and now they have chore lists, but they've taken full advantage of Mama working, and they have not been doing their chores properly. Their room was completely destroyed, and so the hubby had to clean it Saturday, or was it Sunday? Yes, I know. And it was horrible. Preteens and teens are messy. Their idea of cleaning their room is shoving everything under their bed or in their closet.
Like beating a dead horse. Not you. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly. Continue.
Afternoon, Hambone.
Who that?
I'm seeing new names on your side.
Hambone.
Hambone. Good afternoon.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Yes, happy Mod Monday. Shout out to our mods. And it is so nice to have Lou back. Even if it may be temporary, it is very nice to see her back. We've missed her.
Yes, yes.
How far are we from Gatlinburg? We're about 3 hours from Gatlinburg. By the way, guys, the hubby's birthday is in September, and I'm going to save my income from YouTube to surprise him with a romantic trip to Gatlinburg for his birthday. He spoils me year round for the last 14 years. I want to spoil him for once.
All right, Lou, have a good one, girl. Hope your mama's feeling better. Okay. Well, Hambone, you must be subscribed or you wouldn't be able to chat in my server or in my YouTube.
Yes.
Are you talking about looking for Georgie's? Yes. Are you trying to?
That may be possible.
One of the mods will post Georgie's link here in just a moment for you.
Right, Nick. How many trash bags did he take out? Well, with him being a maintenance man, we get those massive construction trash bags, the big, massive black construction bags, and he filled one of those to the very rim of that bag.
All right.
Like he couldn't even tie it.
Well, Hambone became a member of Coops. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome aboard. That must have been what he was talking about, or she. I would say it's a he, but I'm not positive. You never can tell on YouTube.
Yeah, we mess ourselves up all the time. His birthday is September 4th, and he will officially be the big 4-0, guys. That shows the age difference between Mr. Georgie and I. I'll be 33 this year. He'll be 40.
I vaguely remember that time.
Al Walker, you may be talking about the same channel that Coop talks about all the time. The tow company in Gatlinburg.
Everything Auto. I watch Jeff and his wife every day when they have a new one. Well, let me take that back. I watch his channel for the illegal parks. I don't like his wrench outs. The illegal parks is what I watch because Georgie is funny because they videotape towing the illegal parks, but what's the fun part about it is when they call him.
I like watching repos. I love watching repos. The snatch and grab repos are great.
The phone conversations between him and the person wanting to pick up their car are absolutely hilarious sometimes.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know if you remember the show Lizard Lick.
I remember that.
We were huge fans of Lizard Lick towing, and I loved it. I know it being a reality TV show, there was added drama to it, but Amy she's a spitfire, and they have a TikTok channel now, and they still video their repos and the stuff they do in the office, and Amy is awesome. I love her.
They've also got a YouTube channel. Yes.
Do they? I know that he was putting out songs there for a while on YouTube. His Hook and Book song.
Don't know if it's still up. I would imagine that it is. I haven't looked at it in years, but it was I used to watch him all the time. uh, him and Bobby going at it.
Yeah.
Now they had one that was down here. I think it was in Florida, and it was a heavy set woman that was a tow truck driver, and she was constantly fighting with people on repos and stuff. I didn't watch that. Yeah, I
South
think that
Beach.
was it. I didn't watch that one that much because it just oozed fake. You know what I mean? Like it was scripted. And there's one that
So, fun fact, you're talking about stuff being scripted. The girl that played Bobby's wife on Lizard Lick wasn't her real name, and they weren't married. They weren't even a couple. It was just for
right.
show.
See, that's like with YouTube. I like watching Jeff with A1 Towing, and there's a couple of other ones that do the repos and the tows too. And it's real. It's not scripted. It's not fake. It's real. There's this one guy. He's ex Amish, and he does the shed repos where they go up and pick up the sheds. He is. I think he's in North Carolina or is somewhere where it snows a lot, but he's fun to watch. It's amazing how fast those guys can get in with those sheds and repo a shed.
It really is surprising because of how hard sheds are to move. They make it
right.
Look like
they get that little mule going. They put them wheels on the back of it. It's. I'd like to ride with one of those guys one day.
Kiko said Lizard Lick hasn't posted on YouTube in 11 years. No, they're extremely popular on TikTok now. So I think they moved a majority of their content to TikTok.
I know I used to watch them. That's about how long ago it's been. Every once in a blue moon, one of their, you gotta go outside? All right, I'm coming.
While he's taking the dog out, which will only take a split second. No, not necessarily, because Bubble shouldn't have from last night anyway. He should have been working on his opposition response like the judge ordered him to do, but instead he wanted to be a crybaby and try to have it stricken from the docket. And Randy's like, no, just wait. I have more evidence. Here's just another little cookie crumb of what I have.
Bubbles was trying to be slick, okay? And Randy, I'm as fast as Randy filed that motion this morning, compared to, it was what, about 12 hours, wasn't it? It was like 10 o'clock last night Bubbles filed, and then it was around 10 o'clock this morning Randy filed.
Yeah.
So Randy knew that motion got filed last night, and him and Doreen burned the candles to get that new one written.
Yeah.
And it's going to be funny because the judge is going to read Randy's, and it's just going to nullify everything that Bubbles just wasted his time on.
Yep. We've got to imagine that McDreamy has got to be getting steamy. That potted plant has already made himself known that he is no longer a potted plant. He is fed up with the bullshit. They're acting like children. What
day was it that the judge filed that Bubbles had to be in Pensacola? Was that Friday? Or
Randy filed, and then a day later, judge said, hey, you have till the 20th to do this. And then within 24 hours of that first order, the judge put out another order. So that was between Wednesday and Friday of last week. We had an order from Randy and two orders from the judge.
Now tell me that second order, the judge did not hesitate. He flat out deny, and went on Google and got flight plans.
The preemptive denials was golden, but then when you got to that footnote and he went to Expedia, like, this judge ain't playing around and he's tired of Bubble shit.
Exactly. I mean, guys, people can listen to the Lees all they want, okay? But if you really want to know what's going on, listen to somebody that, now I'm not saying us, just listen to somebody that reads the entire thing, that doesn't just cherry pick through it. Because
Let's
the
see.
judge was dead on it. He told Bubble, "Don't even waste your time talking about Gainesville." What was the second denial? Don't even waste your time on.
March 14th. Today's the 17th. So that was Friday that he told him to get his ass to Pensacola. Let's see. That was March 14th that he ordered him in. Thank God for me putting this stuff in Discord.
Yeah, it's the 13th because I got it right here. It says this is what I loved right here.
14th. The 13th was the order of reassignment to McDreamy getting the second case as well. And then on the 14th, he ordered Bubbles to Pensacola.
And the one where he's ordering Bubbles to Pensacola, that's my favorite one because right off the bat,
It is
any request to appear remotely will be denied.
denied.
Any request to hold a hearing in a location other than Pensacola will be denied.
Denied. The preemptive denials was golden.
Yes, yes. So he's basically nipping all of Bubbles' little schemes right in the butt before they even get started.
Yeah, and let's see.
So if you want to write a motion to peer remotely, just forget it. Denied. You want to write a motion to have it in Gainesville instead of Pensacola? Denied.
Yeah, I have it right here. Let's go over that again. Plaintiff has filed a motion for sanctions. The motion alleges that defendant's counsel has engaged in unprofessional conduct. The court has ordered defendant's counsel to respond to the motion by March 20th. As part of that response, defendant's counsel should show cause as to why the court should not revoke the privilege of pro hac vice status that has been granted to him in this case. Explaining that permission to appear pro hac vice is a privilege, the granting of which is within the sound discretion of the presiding judge, and which can be revoked if Bubbles continue to violate the professional standards of this district. A hearing on this matter will be held Thursday, April 3rd at 1 p.m. Central in Courtroom 3, Pensacola. There is no need for the individual parties to attend the hearing, but counsel for the parties are required to attend. Any request to appear remotely will be denied. Any request to hold the hearing at a location other than Pensacola will also be denied. The court previously indicated that it would consider holding pretrial hearings in Gainesville. That remains true as a general matter, but the court will not hold this particular hearing in Gainesville. There is no need for the individual parties to attend because the hearing will focus solely on the conduct of Bubbles. Thus, there is no inconvenience to the individual parties by holding the hearing in Pensacola. Also, per Expedia, my favorite part, there are no significant differences in the flight options or costs for Boston to Pensacola or Boston to Gainesville.
And what you neglected to say, look right there in big bold. So ordered.
Oh,
Ordered. Yeah. This ain't a request. This is ordered. You must be there.
It is a judge's order, Bubbles.
He basically just told Bubbles, there's nothing that you could submit to this court that's going to change this. You're going to show up on the 3rd of April, and you better tell me, you better have a good reason why I should keep you on as pro hac vice.
Not only does it say the hearing is ordered, but at the top, it clearly states that he ordered him to file. Where did it go? Where did it go, George?
I don't know.
He also, oh yeah, right there. The court has ordered defendant's counsel to respond to the motion by March 20th. An opposition, not this shit you filed, Bubbles.
I still love the fact that Randy came right in and just negated everything that Bubbles' motion was last night. Just.
Oh my god, my favorite part is that Facebook post Bubbles made about Randy made it into evidence, like
exactly.
this.
I'm coming. Yes,
Like,
that is just. The emails were one thing, but this is literally going on Facebook. Something he's done in the past that's gotten him in trouble. He's doing it again.
like this is evidence from Randy's motion this morning that shows proof of what he says about Randy. Like this stupid stuff.
He's acting like a child. This is childish behavior.
Oh.
And see, that's what he's mad about. Randy and Doreen are doing what they're doing legally, and they're keeping their mouths shut. They're only fighting the case the way they're supposed to fight it. Jeremy is doing his part. Bubbles cannot stand the fact that Jeremy is going online posting his videos. He can't stand it. Bubbles wants to be able to do the same thing. Well, Bubbles is supposed to be the lawyer. Leave that up to the Lees. Let the Lees do the dirty work over there, okay? But he wants to be popular. And the fact of the matter is, this is actually polite posts. Some of Bubbles' posts are downright filthy, nasty. I've seen him cussing people up one side and down the other.
Let's not forget about the election day post he made and then took down and claimed he was hacked.
Yeah. And some of the way I've seen him go after people in the chat on some posts over in the hate group, he's filthy. He's got a filthy mouth on him.
Yamaha said Bubbles' IQ level gives rocks a bad image.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I can believe in that 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, this post was mild compared to a lot of things Bubbles has said about Randy on his personal Facebook page. Not only his personal, but in the hate group.
This is a prime example, a very good example for Randy to show the judge, see, this is what I'm dealing with when it comes to unprofessionalism.
Yeah, and Randy even told him, like, this is just a little crumb. Like, this is here's a little bit more evidence to show that Bubbles needs to be
right.
disciplined.
I mean, when Randy filed his motion last week, he literally outlined all of the emails where Bubbles has been calling him, what do you call him, a scumbag?
Yeah.
Literally called Randy a scumbag. How, oh my goodness. And you expect people to respect you talking to people like that? I mean, I've never seen one of Randy. Well, matter of fact, if Randy had ever gotten out of line, Bubble would have showed it. He would have said, well, look here, Judge, he did it to me. I've yet to see anything that Randy has said that's been rude or out of line. Have you, Georgie?
No. A little snarky, but not out of line. Like, that Randy's itching to call him a dumbass, like the rest of us are, but he's being professional and he's doing the right things.
Well, I hope that Bubbles takes old Skipper up on all the information that Skipper gave him last night.
Gina,
Right?
yes,
It's a hell of a lot cheaper than flying. What'd you say?
Maybe Lisa will let him borrow her broom.
Yeah. This is going to be funny because at the time Randy filed and the judge filed, they gave Bubbles 3 weeks before he has to be in Florida. Now it's it's just a little over 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 4 days, and he's got to be in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So Bubbles better get to move on that grift.
Yeah. Let's see. He has till Thursday to turn in his opposition motion for 96 and to show cause of why he should not have his Pro Hack VJ removed. And he has just a couple weeks before he has to appear in front of Judge McDreamy in Pensacola. So get to work, Bubbles.
Oh my goodness, she's at.
I mean, it would be cheaper, Taze, for him to do a Greyhound bus ride. From what Skipper showed us this morning, a round trip on Greyhound from Boston to Florida would have been, after taxes and everything, right at 400, whereas flights are probably a little over 800. Maybe cheaper right now with it being spring break time. Maybe more because of it being spring break. Either way, Max, it's not odd because remember, we thought there for a while that the trespass case was going to be DOA because it took so long for anything to get moving in that trespass case. And then all of a sudden stuff started happening back to back to back. There's gonna be a little bit of silence from the county cases that will move slower.
Plus, you got to remember, Randy and Doreen have been sick. So
Yes.
there is that.
But I also get where he's coming from. The judge hasn't replied to anything in a month on the county cases, which is strange. But not at the same time, because we thought the trespass case was going to be DOA. Because it sat there for what, 2 months untouched?
I still think that's going to get dropped at the bewitching hour, right at the last minute.
It should, but I think it's going to be turned back around on them and sanctions are going to be filed on Stark again.
Exactly. Because now, remember, all of this goes to trial in April.
Yeah.
What was it, the 5th and 6th or the 6th? Somewhere, one of those 2 dates?
16th.
16th?
Yes.
So it's just, what, a week after Bubbles has to be in Pensacola?
He might as well just stay in Florida for a week.
Yeah, but he's not lawyer on that.
He's not, but he tries to control Stark anyway. He might as well stay there and stick his hand up his ass so he can control his puppet.
That's about a month away. And both of those cases go to trial. So it's going to be very interesting.
Tay said, is hitchhiking still a thing? You know, we said yesterday that, or last night when we covered Bubbles' motion, that he'd make a great lot lizard.
Yep. Somebody put up a post in the hate group of him thumbing a ride. Did you see that?
I don't know. I've seen so much crap in the hate group lately. Valor! Maybe he should hike the Appalachian Trail. If he's a speed hiker, he might make it. I don't think he will. He can't even sit on a Zoom call without sweating and snorting, so I agree, Gina. What about the 56K? Where did it go, Lisa? I'm so stupid, yet you can't tell your donors where their money is.
See, what a lot of people don't understand, that 56K, that's a drop in the bucket compared to what they've taken in. They've taken in a lot more than that.
Yeah, if you add up everything that was on the Amazon wish list for the Harley Jolly Christmas, for the fence, for it's so much more than just 56K. That one donor himself has spent 56K, but what about all those gift cards?
Yep.
All those gifts, all that money spent for fence panels. Where?
Just the gift cards alone for the fence panels added up to 10K easily. And you know there was not 10K worth of fence panels put up.
No.
So where'd that rest of that money go? Oh, I'll tell you where it went. Lynette's new booth at the flea market.
Uh-huh.
That's not cheap.
A little bit over $1,000 a week.
I still say that's just the days that they're open, but hey, what do I know?
I mean, we can look into it more and find out for sure. With you being in Florida, you could call and see how much it would cost for a closed booth,
Right.
like what she has, and see.
I know for a fact that my flea market right here in town, you only get charged Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's the 3 days that flea market is open. They are not open any other days of the week, even though the indoor parts have your merchandise locked up inside your enclosed rooms. They're still not open. So it could be different up there. I don't know. But I know down here they only charge you for the 3 days a week that the flea market's actually open. But when Barb and I were looking at it, you had, like I said the other night, you have 3 levels at the flea market. You have your open table, which is your cheapest. That's where the people that are usually selling used items. Then you have your partially closed, which means it's got like chain link fence around it where you can leave your stuff there and you lock it up. And then you have the actual storefront parts where there are 4 walls and a door. Those are the most expensive. We looked into the chain link part of it, which is like the mid grade, and they were wanting like 200 and some odd dollars a month. Plus, you had to have insurance, you had to have business license, you had to have all kinds of stuff. So I really don't know. It's different wherever you go. I'm betting this wasn't in this group. I bet it was over in Carol's group. I bet you that's where it was. Okay, I'm done.
True. Jam. This is Randy's response to Bubbles. We read it earlier in our stream. Bubbles filed a motion last night, as everyone knows. This is Randy's response, and he basically schooled Bubbles. Yes, this is docket number 101. We have officially hit 100.
And that's another thing that's amazing. You know, you and I haven't been doing this that long, but Tug and Megan, especially Tug, has been doing this a long time. He's never seen this amount of motions filed in a case this early.
Right. Megan said the same thing. It's wild.
Oh, the mama's home. That's what Daisy was going nuts about a while ago. Mama's home. We are past our time, though.
Are we? Holy crap, we are. Sometimes we do.
Yeah, sometimes we go over.
So if you guys want to hear us reading said motion from Randy, y'all can catch it on the replay. My throat is killing me, so I will not be reading it for a second time.
We might touch base on it again tomorrow unless something new comes out.
You never know. We may be back sometime this afternoon with an answer from the judge.
Exactly.
He's been pretty fired up in these last 2 orders, so I don't see the judge taking Bubbles' shit.
Nope. No, I do not. All right, Yunston, let's pull the plug on this bad boy so you can get some rest just in case we have something come in later.
Right. Yeah, I need to save my throat just in case. I feel like crap. I'm not doing it while live, Max. Okay. So, guys, like I just said, if we have anything from McDreamy, we will be back with breaking news.
Yes.
Otherwise, we are back to our regular scheduled programming, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I would like to give a shout out to our mods, being this Amazing Mods Monday. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys and everything you do to keep our channels running smoothly. Chat, you are awesome. We love you and we appreciate every single one of you. With that being said, remember, guys, you are one of a kind. Tickles.
That's Blue.
That's Blue.
That's Blue. Mama's got tickles. That's why he's mad.
Oh. Remember, you are one of a kind and never let anyone dim your light. I love you guys. See you soon.
All right, chat. You have been totally amazing once again. I appreciate each and every one of you. Just like Georgie said, mods have been on fire today, taking care of us. Lilu, Paul, Tim, all you guys are awesome. And Coop's going to say, Coop out.
It's that time again, my friends. Time to part till next we see. Gonna sail on different winds, but your heart stays close, my friend.
Distant roads may pull us apart, but our memories never die. Underneath the same bright sky, we'll be together by and by. Until we meet again, my friends, in the stories that we've weaved, every moment that we share is a treasure we can't spare.
Through the seasons we may roam, chasing dreams on a dirt road home. Every memory of our time reminds us that life's so fine.
Through the seasons we may roam, chasing dreams on a dirt road home. Every memory of our time reminds us that life's so fine. Farewell is not forever, just a pause along the road. Our connection we won't sever, it's a bond that can't unfold. Until we meet again, my friends, in the stories that we've weaved, every moment that we share is a treasure we can't spare.
Until we meet again, my friends, in the stories that we've weaved, every moment that we share
Is a treasure we can't spare.